let's talk about the delusions of anime as it is, because beyond it, giving you something to try to attain as you're doing these reps, like, it is some inspiring ass shit.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean, when you have certain things like Naruto, Black Clover especially, like, these characters are doing nothing but training to get better because they have these huge goals. So the way you could be inspired by that, because like, man, all right, if I do train this hard, or if I do have the power of friendship and my friends train this hard with me, we can build this type of physique. Like recently, and not to dampen anything, but recently we had a tragedy in the nerd community where a cosplayer unalived herself because of cyberbullying. Where if you have friends that work out with you or that can motivate you like they do in anime, because a lot of anime writers even talk about they didn't have friends, that's why they wrote the show that way. Then you have a person to lean on in the gym. It'll help you build confidence. So if you do get cyberbullied, you're able to have a way to combat that, where you have like a newfound confidence and you have newfound friends to do that with. And the cosplayer name was Ash, and may they rest in peace. And I wish that some of us knew them and could have been there.
That's one of the biggest things too. And to be honest with you, that's great that you even brought that up to highlight that, because that's something that really doesn't get talked about. There's issues that happen within the community because, like you said, like some people just think anime is just one way. But the reality is, it's a community that puts like-minded individuals in the same space to be able to showcase things they may not have in their own community, especially individuals that look like myself.
Yeah.
So when you have those type of things happening for bullying, it takes away from the overall friendship. But yeah, like you said, like just with that situation with Ash, is just hopefully this highlights what happened to them during their life here.
What really attracts me to anime is always the character development, whether they're going dark, whether they're becoming more enlightened, whether they're achieving their goals or their dreams. There's always like some sort of emotional transformation.
Yes.
And the bonds that they have with other characters is something that can easily be applied to your own life and your own relationships. So to hear about this person from the nerd community unaliving themselves, when what we watch really shows us what true friendship can look like, is so heartbreaking, because we watch it all the time.
Right.
How it's possible, how friends fight for friends, and they'll go to the ends of the earth and fight every villain possible for this friendship. So I'm happy that you two have been able to find this connection within the gym and fitness world and beyond it. Is it, after an incident like that, are you checking in on fellow nerd community members? What do you do?
I feel like we check in prior to. We've been around for a little while now in the space, and it's nothing to just simply just comment on someone's video or shoot them a DM if you don't have their personal contact for a call, because I know a lot of the times it's like we're busy. We're all busy. We're all grown. We all got lives. We all got things to do. But sometimes if you think about somebody in a moment, like, I wonder what happened to so and so, go check on them. That's it. Within that very moment. But there's sometimes that life does get ahead of us, and there's individuals that we kind of don't think about at that time. But in the same sense, you have to understand that those individuals are living their lives. So we try, but you can only do so much.
Yeah. And like with myself and Todd, we were talking about how we could bridge that disconnect, because that person was only 20 years old.